Hi guys, DK here. In this video I'm going to be taking you over a new select Rhino object component for the DKUI, and for that I've just created this control here where we've got a button, and I've actually got this. I'm showing off the fact that this button can be, use Unicode. That's actually Nihama, which is hello, how are you in Chinese. So and select Rhino item is written on that button. So I've got that here as a get object on, and I've got a couple of sliders which are hooked up in live mode, so you can see their values are changing live with the changes in the UI. So I'm just going to copy this get object boolean and bring it down here, because we're going to need that throughout this, or at some point in this setup. Now, if we go to utilities and we go down, we will find DK get object, and we'll drop it in here. And the first thing this is going to need is a name. So I'm going to set up a panel, and I'll call this get Rhino. We'll call it selected Rhino object. So we have that panel, and we'll put that into our name. We need the get object, the boolean input, so we can, as the next one up, the next will be a panel to store our value in, and I'll just copy this one, and that will get automatically set. I'm going to put a message in here, and it'll be, hey DK, select Rhino object, mate. There we go. So that can really be anything. This will actually get printed in the command line here. So I'm going to put that message into there. Now the geo filter input, if you type value list and plug that in, that will automatically populate, and you've got the option of any type of object, or point, curve, brep, and mesh. Now this get object component actually uses the Rhino script syntax get object code, and there are a wide range of filters available. This input can also just take an integer, and those integers are based on the values that Rhino script syntax uses. So if I put a panel here, we can see that any is 0, point is 1, curve is 4, brep is 24, because this is actually a combination of both surfaces and poly surfaces, is the brep, and then also mesh. But if you'd like to custom make your own filter, I'd suggest you look at the documentation of that Rhino script syntax get object code, and when I get around to actually creating some help files for DKUI, I'll also include those in there, because then you can custom make these filters for selecting specific geometry. But for the moment, I'm just going to leave that on any. Pre-select, if that is set to true, then the pre-selected item will be the one that's selected. So I'll put a Boolean toggle there and leave that off for the moment. And the select is after the selection, whether it remains selected in the Rhino document. And finally, we can put a button here, and this is to clear. This, of course, can be hooked up to a DKUI button, but this is to clear the selection. And at the moment, I'll just use it to clear this select Rhino object out of here. So there we have it. That is fully lined up, and I have some Rhino geometry in here. So let's see. I'll press the button, and there we have it. So hey DK, select a Rhino object mate, and I am going to grab that point. Now that we have that, nothing has come up. This is why. I need to actually wire this in. Now, with that wired in, we can now see as I move these sliders, I'm actually moving that object relative to that original point that it was, relative to that original point that was there. I can now grab a surface and do the same. I can grab the B-rep and move that around, and we can also grab the curve and move that. So if I come here and actually drop this down, the selection filter down to point, and try and select the B-rep or the curve, nothing happens, but I can select the point. And of course, I can now move that. I can also change this to curve, and now none of these items will select, but I can select the closed curve and the open curve. And we can also select, of course, we can select a B-rep, which can either be the surface or the box. And just to prove that we can works on meshes, I'm going to extract a render mesh and pull that over to here. I'll change this to mesh, and I can't select my box, the B-rep box, but I can select this this mesh, and you can see that the connection is live. So if you do any changes, any changes done to the actual Rhino geometry will actually update live with the with your will update in your Grasshopper geometry. So there we have it, guys. That is the well, actually, there's one more thing. These the way this is set up, this reference, this GUID that's here, that will be saved in the save and load setup when you with DKUI. So you can set your program up to remember selected geometry and re-pick that up when you actually reopen your save file. So I think that's it, guys. As always, if you find DKUI useful and you'd like to contribute to the development of the platform, it's simply a matter of clicking on Buy DK a Beer, dropping that on the canvas, and your browser will open with a link directly to PayPal. You feel free to put whatever value you feel like in there, but all contributions certainly go to helping motivate me to get this to move the development of this platform on. And if you have any questions, please leave those in the comments below this video, or you can find me on the Rhino discourse, I'm known as Kiteboard Shaper. Thank you very much.